roster.
Hines Allen, Miesemann, Atkins, all of night, Debbie, for the purposes of who is on the floor. Gabby Williams.
Offensively, getting back and defending your basket and forcing teams to execute. We saw Washington do this the other night, so at the start of the quarter, each team, we will anticipate taking the shot clock violation to highlight the need for people to vote.
Front office people will be involved on voting day. Into Hines Allen with the shot clock winding down. She faces the hoop.
Maturity, execution. They didn't panic late in the shot clock.
Walking in, literally, is Bears
outside the three-point line. More than 32% of their points come from outside the three-point line. She's one of the best in the league.
And because the last time these two teams met, which was a 2-point Sky victory, 88-86. Seems like oh so long ago.
Coaching the 4 out, 1 in, or 5 out mostly, with Wnba Miesemann being such a good three-point shooter and facilitator.
Miesemann
really fine with both these teams shooting the ball so well, and nobody really breaking the sweat on defense yet.
Gabby Williams answers Debbie's call.
If you want to play a game of horse, I'll take these two teams in a game of horse.
Right? And then met up with this Chicago Sky team, and one thing that Coach Tebow said before this game tonight, Parker from outside draining it. Cheyenne Parker off the bench was that he remembers full well the way that Chicago celebrated after that game, and they talked about that as Hines Allen just continues to make it easy driving to the hoop. Copper and Parker trying to keep it alive. Unable to get the bounce, and here come the Mystics once again. Mitchell trying to work up Hines Allen. Mitchell inside. Gabby Williams may have gotten away with a foul and sticking with it. So recovering nicely thus far in this game tonight. Off balance
by Ariel Atkins. That is a tremendous two. Fading away.
Quigley up top off of the curl.
So one of the things that...
Oh, it's stuffed by Miesemann. Mitchell.
Nicely by Atkins. That's Ariel Atkins. You see Copper try to come up on the other side, and Miesemann gets the block, and then the hustle play by Atkins allows Washington to get an easy two.
Tries to open up here in the floor.
Now this is a little thing about Allie Quigley, but Courtney Vandersloot's not on the shooter drop their hands. They want to catch it with their hands in the shooting pocket with their elbows down so that they don't have to drop their hands to catch the ball.
Things turning.
Sorry about that.
Back to live action. Here's Quigley. Dolson looking to back down on Wnba in the game for the first time out of the timeout for the Chicago Sky.
It just, as soon as Courtney Vandersloot goes to the bench, it just looks like things fall apart.
Certainly a thing they've got to figure out here over the next 4 games headed into the playoffs. Quigley sets herself up.
5 out, everybody spaced out beyond the three-point line.
Quigley getting a much-needed rest right now with those 7 points in 10 minutes of play. And once again, to start the second quarter, the shot clock violation will be taken. Great job in the lane to Parker. Cheyenne Parker now with 7.
It's usually successful for Chicago. Either they get points, their points per possession has got to be high. I'm going to have to go to Synergy and look it up, but my instinct is that it's very high.
Doug Sutton, who has spent extra time in the practice gym, while Mike Tebow just trying to learn.
Sutton trying to ice that ball screen. Parker, 8 plays ago, we were talking about Courtney Vandersloot in the middle third. You see a nice pick and roll and a nice hard roll to the rim. And then again, in the middle third of the floor, See Cheyenne Parker doing a great job. Good pass. We had such a great scoring first quarter. As a matter of fact, Washington had 32 points to end the first quarter. They only scored 6
level in both the work ethic off the floor that Courtney Vandersloot and Allie Quigley have that kind of transcends their 11th point of the game now.
And you really got to understand the skill set of everyone.
Drafted 4th in the 2018 draft. Miesman with the soft turnaround, and we'll get a little bit of a breather there and get worked on a little bit. And Maisha still stuck on 8.
So Chicago changed their ball screen defense that last time down. And that's just a great job of scoring behind the screen by Dolson. Screen assist. It's not something on the stat sheet, but coaches are certain.
5-point ball game. Under 2 minutes to go. Hebert and
3, Taurasi 4. And
Vandersloot, Whalen, and Bird mostly. Finds Dolson at the elbow.
What those?
Trying to work on it here in 2020. Hines Allen gets the Copper coast to coast.
Here it comes. Oh, I love the pass-through screen. I love it. What a all about creating. Maisha Hines Allen has Gabby Williams on her and loses her balance. Let's see, that's just a nice backdoor.
Mitchell trying to get it inside to Leslie, faced with the double team now, kicks it back out. Miesman up top. Hines Allen trying to work off Gabby. Fake on Hines Allen. Sky log jammed in the corner. Vandersloot kicks it back out. Quickly
Mr. Sam, who's a head coach at Lewis University Division II, and her brother Ryan, talking about backyard basketball as Hines Allen goes to work like she's playing in the backyard. This is a great find. Look at that show. And then a
big fit to be able to be the good cop, bad cop, talk with the players, understanding Mike's system. Kick over to Gabby Williams. Attacks the lane. Can't get it to fall, but Parker's there for the putback. Eric somehow and figure out how to get into their foursome over there, but things are pretty much on lockdown. Hines Allen. Parker is slow to get up in traffic. Aisha now with 14. Boltzmann gets it to fall.
And when she reverses it, she immediately goes right into a ball screen, and then she gets open on the top of the floor in this game.
Hines Allen with some space. Chicago will take a 24-second shot clock violation. Remember to vote.
Well, and the Scott helped me with it. This year they played Pig against my son Frankie, and they played Pig in the rain in Seattle. Drop it.
That's great, and especially Seattle was one of the places with lockdown. I'm sure it certainly wasn't easy for them to find a court through the clean. No question. Hines Allen backs it out to Mitchell.
And one of the things I asked James Wade about before the game was, you know, the percentage of his scoring ability. When they reverse the ball, their percentage of scoring gets better. See, like the ball goes inside and they score.
Good hustle there by Parker, back to Sloot.
Tebow's team.
Nice job by Heath.
Against Playbook and Kelly Graves. the head coach at Oregon.
Misima on the second. Mike Thibault emphasized being aggressive, staying in the game, staying
in the loss to Minnesota, and they have 14 turnovers right now.
Finds Allen for the free throw.
This is just a good job of drive. She certainly has range, and she has done a terrific job. Look at that line. Leilani Mitchell, and most important,
Atkins, who had been in the scoring column early in the game, gets back into it again on cue.
well, Kalia Copper has done such a good job on Atkins all night, and she shakes free from Copper and knocks down that triple.
Eastman gets it back. Had a flash there for a second. The kick to the corner. That could be the dagger tonight for Coach.
And based on the substitutions late, I think James Wade has said the game is over.
And they have led from start to finish. Been able to dodge the flurry that the Sky provided. Mike Thibault is smiling on the sidelines as his team has snapped a 5-game win streak. They can enjoy this one for all.